What's up, everybody? I decided to actually make a response video, and I wanted to make the response video to the Bernie Sanders supporter who was crying after she witnessed Bernie Sanders endorse Hillary Clinton. And the reason why I want to speak to you and speak to all Bernie Sanders supporters, I want to speak to all Trump supporters, I want to speak to all you guys out there. Whether you believe in politics or not, I think that video and her explanation of why she said she felt like she got punched in the stomach, punched in the gut when he endorsed her. I think it shows why government is it's useless. It doesn't matter if who you vote for, because the people that run this country made it in a way that first off, we have a two-party system. All right, so those two parties, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, the Blue Party and the Red Party, the Crips and the Bloods, no difference. They have a monopoly. Okay, and first off, I'm against government in general. I don't believe in government. To me, government is slavery. Government is another religion. It's another form of control. And all you're doing by voting is you're voting for slave masters, in my opinion. Because in order to have government, you have to initiate force on people, and you have to go against their belief systems. For example, I consider stealing wrong, but in order to fund government, in order to create government, you have to steal. Well, they call it something else. They call it taxes, but that's how they do it. It's a war on language right now. And they change up words to mean different things to suit their needs. Like, for example, when Obama or Bush goes and bombs a country, I call it murder, but they just call it collateral damage. You understand? They call it taxes. I consider it stealing or theft. But that's the foundation of what I'm really trying to get across here. I think really her emotion in the video exposes the fact that the system is rigged. And a lot of Bernie Sanders supporters, whether you agreed with them or not, which I didn't, because I'm against socialism, I'm for freedom, they, for the most part, they understood that the system was rigged, and they knew that Hillary was a criminal. And they wanted anybody but Trump and Hillary. And now that the fact that Bernie Sanders, their guy, is endorsing Hillary Clinton, it's like, oh, it's disgusting. It just shows that he was a fraud to begin with. Hopefully you could see that. And there was one moment during the campaign when they were all running against each other, and they were all Henry Kissinger got brought up. Remember that? And Hillary Clinton basically endorsed him and said that he was one of the greatest secretaries of all time. And Bernie Sanders said he did some good, but mostly bad. I mean, he supported the carpet bombing in Cambodia, the supporting the Pakistan's genocide in Bangladesh, the Argentinian dictatorship. He realized that Henry Kissinger was a murderer. Henry Kissinger did this all in the name of American interests, like, of course, right? But also to fight communism. You see, just like we give excuses. Hey, this is to fight jihad. This is to fight whatever reason we make up in order to invade and destroy country, destroy people just to take their resources. Bernie Sanders called that out and called out the fact that Hillary Clinton supported him. And I thought at the time that was a profound difference in their campaigns, and the fact that he was calling her out on it showed such a stark difference of what he stood for. But now you see that was all fake. The fact that she is so far away against what he claimed was something that was evil that Henry Kissinger did, and now he's endorsing something like that. I'm trying to tell you guys that the whole system is rigged. It doesn't matter who you vote for. They're all in bed with each other. They're all friends with each other. The same thing with Donald Trump. Before he ran, he was endorsing Hillary Clinton left and right, saying how she was one of the best secretaries. Hillary Clinton and Ivanka Trump, they're all, Chelsea Clinton, they're all friends with each other. But you don't know that stuff. You don't know that at Bush and what is his name? He ran for president against them. Can't remember it right now. They were cousins, and they were running against each other. You know, it's insane. I'll remember it probably after this video, and I'm going to kick myself. But yeah, they ran against each other, and he's running against his cousin. But you don't know any of these things. You don't know that the system is rigged, and the fact that you support it in any way, it gives it legitimacy. Okay? We have to separate ourselves from government. We have to realize that we're individuals, we own ourselves, and we can make our decisions on our own. We don't need government to tell us to do anything. We're smart enough to figure these things out on our own without government. So I hope that woman that was crying in that video and was just pissed that Bernie Sanders could support Hillary Clinton just shows you that the system is rigged, and we need to support freedom. Not support any form of government, because government always grows. Government is slavery. We have to support freedom and support individual rights and individual ownership and just individuals believing in whatever they want to believe, as long as they're not initiating force on you. That's freedom. You understand? And government wants to get in the way of that. Government wants to be the centralized authority to determine what is right and wrong, and be able to control all the factions and all these people that believe, no, I have a right to do this, I have a right to do that. And government loves it because they're the ones all running to government to fight for these fake rights when they really don't exist. They're privileges, temporary privileges. Shout out to George Carlin for that. But that's all I wanted to say to that Bernie Sanders supporter. I understand your pain, and I hope you come over to the side of freedom and not endorse Donald Trump or anybody like that. Once again, this is Buck50. Support my channel, check out my videos, but I always preach freedom, and that's what we need to start understanding what it is and what is freedom.